welcome back to Making Room for More. So, I have a couple updates for you today. But before I get into those updates, I want to talk about the things that have been going on over the past week. So, our last episode, we went over a video of me getting this guy. Larry did it last time. And the first couple nights, Larry did it. And the last few nights, I've actually been doing it myself. Just knocking it out, not making a big deal about it, even though I do not like needles and such, but it's been going really well. So I have been taking my Lupron, I've been taking prenatal vitamins, I've also been taking baby aspirin, and I also started estrogen patches as well. So I'll actually show you guys how to put these on towards the end of this episode. So things have been going really well. I went to a doctor's appointment on Friday, I think it was, and it was what they call a monitoring appointment. So I get a ultrasound of my uterus just to make sure everything looks good, and I also get blood work drawn so that they can check my blood levels and make sure everything is on track to essentially start the next round of medicine. So the appointment was really good. Everything looked good. I will say that there was a little bit of drama with the blood work. So apparently I have rolling veins, and the person that was drawing the blood this time was having some challenges, and so I had to get stuck multiple times. That wasn't fun. And then I felt like afterwards I looked like some type of addict because I had all these like needle marks on my arms. But that is behind me. I kind of was prepared in general for the blood work component just from going through it before, and knowing that like I used to ask for a specific person, like, can this person please draw my blood? But I'm in a new state now, so I couldn't necessarily do that. But nonetheless, everything went well, and I've not had any reactions or side effects to any of the medication. I will say the one thing that I've noticed is like I'll wake up super early in the morning, like 2 or 4 in the morning every single morning, and then like try to go back to sleep from there. But I haven't gotten sick. I don't think I've been like hormonal or anything, even though I've got a bunch of hormones running through me right now. So that's what's going on. That's the latest. We have about 2 more weeks of just like medication. And we got the call this week for our transfer date. So the transfer date is essentially the day that I will go to the clinic and get the 2 little ones. They'll use a catheter and put them inside of me. And so we'll be making a journey to get that done. And I'm excited about it. I think that it's almost like I went from this mode of like, I can't believe it, to like, now it's actually happening. So I'm preparing for that. We don't know what the outcome will be, but we just know that we're going to give it a shot. So that's what's going on. And the next thing will be to obviously, after that happens, the next thing will be to find out if we're pregnant. So we'll find out a few weeks later if all went well, if I'm pregnant, and then after that, we'll find out how many. So that's what's going on. It's been interesting, but I feel really good right now. I'm very excited and just looking forward to kind of like coming towards the end of at least this phase of going through all the medications and wondering if your levels are correct and all of that. So I don't have too much more to go with that, and then we'll find out if we're pregnant. The interesting thing is that, and Larry and I have started to like think about how we're gonna do the nursery and just different things in terms of like me actually physically being pregnant. It's funny because the other day, Mitchell, our oldest son, he was like looking at me and he was like, "Mom, do you have a baby in there?" And I was like, "Mitchell, what are you talking about?" Because we still haven't told the twins at this point like anything, because once we tell them, the whole world will know. So anyway, he's like been saying that, and then Madison has been like rubbing my stomach. It's really weird. Like, I don't know if they overheard something or they're just like catching it or whatever, but that's what's going on. So the countdown, I don't want to say countdown because I'm trying not to like focus on it every day. So the time is drawing near where we'll see in a few weeks if our family is truly expanding at this point in life. So a couple tasks that I have for myself tonight. I need to put on my estrogen patches and I need to take my Lupron shot. So I won't do that during this episode just because I've done the Lupron before, but I will show you the process for the estrogen patches. So essentially, it's just a little patch here. I'll open it up. So you start with 1 and then you work up to all the way to 4. So I have some on already. So I don't know how well you can see it, but essentially there's these little patches that are on my stomach, and I have done up to 3. So I'm gonna take these old ones off and replace them with 4 new ones. And they're kind of sticky. They're almost just like Band-Aids, really. And you just put them on. So I am going to get my alcohol swab. It's been weird. Like, some of the ones have been dried out. I'm not really sure why. So hopefully these aren't dried out. Yeah, so I'm actually gonna change the placement because one of them fell off the other night. You can see like all these circles in my stomach. It's just the adhesive from the other ones that I've had. So I gotta figure out where exactly I want to put them. I think I kind of know. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I don't really know if you have to let it dry, but I kind of feel like if it's not dry, it's not gonna stick all the way. So I'm gonna switch my technique a little bit and change the placement, because what I was noticing is like they were kind of getting caught in like my underwear. So I'm going to put them, I'm gonna start here tonight. And I just put it on like that, literally like a Band-Aid, and take it off. And I've got 3 more to go. So that's what's going on as we prepare for our continued journey, and just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Please follow us on our social media outlets, and don't forget, if you have questions, things you want us to talk about, if you want Larry to join us on another episode, put that in the comments too, because he's skipped out on the last couple. So that's it for today. Look forward to talking to you guys soon.